Good morning. These are our daily lectionary readings for Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. Once again, for our psalm reading, we are in Psalm 116, 1 through 4, and then 12 through 19. For our Old Testament reading, we stay in Isaiah, continuing the story. Isaiah 25, 6 and 9 this time. And then our New Testament reading switches over to the Gospel reading, the Gospel of Luke 14, 12 through 14. Let us take a listen in Psalm 116 for the psalm reading. I love God because He listened to me, listened as I begged for mercy. He listened so intently as I laid out my case before Him. Death stared me in the face. Hell was hard on my heels. Up against it, I didn't know which way to turn. Then I called out to God for help. Please, God, I cried out, save my life. God is gracious. It is He who makes things right, our most compassionate God. God takes the side of the helpless. When I was at the end of my rope, He saved me. What can I give back to God for the blessings that He has poured out on me? I'll lift high the cup of salvation, a toast to God. I'll pray in the name. I'll complete what I promised God I'll do, and I'll do it together with the people. When they arrive at the gates of death, God welcomes those who love Him. Oh God, here I am, your servant, your faithful servant. Set me free from your service. I'm ready to offer the thanksgiving sacrifice and pray in the name of God. I'll complete what I promised God I'll do, and then I will work with the company and His people. In the place of worship, in God's house, in Jerusalem, God's city, hallelujah. Our Old Testament reading comes from Isaiah 25. But here, on the mountain, God of the angel armies will throw a feast for all people of the world, a feast of the finest foods, a feast with vintage wines, a feast of 7 courses, a feast lavish with gourmet desserts. And here on the mountain, God will banish the pall of doom hanging over the people, the shadow of doom darkening all nations. Yes, He'll banish death forever, and God will wipe the tears from every face. He'll remove every sign of disgrace from His people, wherever they are. Yes, God says so. And at that time, people will say, look at what's happened. This is our God. We waited for Him, and He showed up and saved us. This God, the one we waited for, let's celebrate. Sing the joys of His salvation. God's hand rests on this mountain. As for the Moabites, they'll be treated like trash, waste shoveled into a cesspool. Thrash away as they will, like swimmers trying to stay afloat. They'll sink in the sewage. Their pride will put and pull them under. Their famous fortifications will crumble to nothing. These mighty walls reduced to dust. And then our gospel reading from Luke 14, 12 through 14 is the New Testament reading. Then He turned to the host. The next time you put on a dinner, don't just invite your friends and family and rich neighbors, the kind of people who will return the favor. Invite some people who will never get invited out, the misfits from the wrong side of the tracks. You'll be and experience a blessing. They won't be able to return the favor, but the favor will be returned. Oh, how it will be returned at the resurrection of God's people. And here ends our readings for the day.